Well, that's the end of the Let's Play, guys. See you guys next time. Take care.
Yakuza, but there's no context. I don't think that needed to be that long.
There's more? I can't eat all this.
Don't sweat it, Chairman. Us young folks can handle this chow.
Oh, definitely. My stomach's a bottomless pit. Bon appetit.
Hell yeah!
We got so focused on our food that we forgot to actually discuss anything.
Hey, it's just like that cutscene that had no discussion, just whistling. We figured out that Robbie Damon could whistle. We're going to show it, damn it!
He's going to run for this district's
And then we figure out that was the Japanese guy and not Robbie
What you
Damon.
gotta understand about this kid is he's just step one of Ryo Aoki's scheme to turn Ijincho into his personal political machine.
Xiao's correct. Kume is just one step. Aoki's other steps include a huge number of Bleach Japan candidates all over the country.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
And the dam is broken. There's no stopping it now. Governor Aoki's too popular. There's no one who can stand up to him.
So you think Kume's win is a done deal, Chairman Hoshino?
Pretty much. Kume has Aoki's broad public adoration at his back. Throwing Aoki's fundraising and media savviness. Kume's got a very real shot at this.
I'd say so. He wants Ijincho so bad, it's gotten personal for him. Since it was Ogikubo's kingdom before, seizing it makes Aoki the new heir apparent. That's gotta be what he's thinking.
Yes. I venture to say that even if the Citizens Liberal Party wins every other district, he won't be satisfied unless he wins this one. He's gonna throw everything he's got at this contest.
Definitely.
Well, I'm not gonna roll over and just take it. Anybody with me?
With you on what?
I'm taking this dude down a peg. I'm sick of getting our asses kicked.
We all are. But
We can't just let him win. We need to do something. I mean, Bleach Japan is in bed with the Omi Alliance. Isn't that fucked up? It's, you know, hypocritical. They go around preaching about how gray zones need to go, acting like they're heroes or something. Meanwhile, they team up with gangsters to take over Japan and everyone just claps for them?
Thing is, Kasuga, these gangsters have a governor on their side. They're untouchable.
Are you guys even hearing yourselves right now? What's gotten into you? The Ijin 3 used to protect the weak and vulnerable in this town. Granted, you did it by running a huge scam, so I'm not gonna give you too much credit. But after everything the city's given you, don't you feel like you owe something to it? Look, I know none of you guys did what you did just for the money. Ogikubo was the one raking in all the dirty riches. You guys wanted to stop a war from destroying this town. And if you don't stand up now, you're basically abandoning the Ijin 3's purpose. It's a disgrace.
you sure you want to finish that thought?
Yeah, dial it down, or I'll set you straight.
Well, I, for one, agree with him.
You do?
Everything you said is true. We all lived in the gray zones, and sure, that ain't something to be proud of. But at least we could be proud of putting food on the tables of our men and their families. You're with me on that, at least, right, Sunway? If we roll over, we will be throwing away everything we've ever worked for.
Zhao,
No, it's true. And remember, I left the Liuma in your hands. I trusted you to consider what my men need. This is shaping up to be your first job as their new boss. Come on, Sunway.
damn it. Fine.
Chairman Hoshino, you got any wisdom of your own to lend us?
Well, I do understand the need to be fair to the city. I'll help. And to think, I only came here for the food. Didn't expect to get roped into some noble last stand.
You know what they say. There's no such thing as a free lunch.
True that. Now let's go take care of Kume.
I have
True
to
that.
admit, I will enjoy knocking that little punk off his pedestal. So what's our move?
Good question. We need to strike, but how?
Don't you think it's obvious?
No? What?
We need to ruin the young master's reputation.
Meaning?
We gotta make sure Kume loses the election.
How do you propose we do that?
That part I hadn't really figured out. But once we do, it'll be like kicking Aoki right in the face.
I don't see how it's feasible.
I mean, we could maim him. He's too injured. He'd have to pull out of the race, and then...
You wanna kill him?
Well, only if he resists.
We can't do that. If he dies, they'll just replace him with some other tool. I'm sure they've got backup candidates waiting in the wings.
Hey, winning. That's how we do it. We just win it ourselves.
Huh?
We win the election with our own candidate. Put someone up who can get more votes than Kume. There's gotta be someone out there who can do it.
Yes, probably. But how do we figure out who this someone is? We're not political consultants.
Well, we should remember the votes for Kume aren't really for him in the first place. They're votes for Aoki.
Good point. Can you think of anyone who fits the bill, Chairman Hoshino?
Unfortunately, I can't say I do. Ogi Kubo was an incumbent here for many years, but no opponents who posed any real threat. The only people who ever ran against him just did so as a formality.
Hey, you seem to know a lot about it. Why don't you run?
Excuse me?
Yeah, people know who you are. You've got charisma.
No Yakuza's gonna win an election, even in Ijincho. If he did, I'd consider the world doomed.
Seriously.
But I could try to recruit someone who would have a chance in the race.
That's a start.
I hope you're not expecting me to shoulder this burden alone, though.
What do you mean?
Elections cost money, a lot of money. If I find a candidate, who's footing the bill for the campaign?
I'll tell you right now, my people don't have a single yen to spare.
Right, so, how much is it exactly?
I'm willing to chip in some myself, but I'll need an additional 3 million yen cash just to register.
3 million? You need that much?
At a minimum. If you can't scrape that amount together, this plan is dead in the water.
I hate to say it, but he's right. Can you do it, Kasuga-kun?
Ichiban, you have like 10 million in your back pocket.
Yeah! Yeah!
Gather 3 million yen.
Where
It immediately
in the
breaks
world?
me to survive bar because I already have it.
Where will we get 3 million yen? I just don't know.
Hey, Harry, do you mind giving me a loan? Also, while we're here, I don't remember if we ever fully finished the one mini game. So let's go make 100% sure that we finished. Oh, we aren't done yet. Alright then. Jungi, let's watch a history lesson.
Rank F.
Because we haven't watched it yet.
2,000 yen. Oh no, you need that for the political campaign.
伊勢崎陣長今日はこの町の歴史を皆さんと共に振り
The
返っていきましょう
fascinating history of this town.
伊勢崎は早くから
I was in somewhat of a cultural crossroads. Even in Japan, it closed itself off to the rest of the world. Izazaki was a proudly Asian of foreign culture.
Man, this movie does suck. They leave all the takes in.
See if I can stay awake.
I'm sleepy all of a sudden.
I always missed him. I'll rush my right away.
Feels like we're back home, doesn't it, Joel?
I feel like I would hit every single one of the
Alarm clocks.
Yeah.
That was rough.
That's a literal perfect score. That was rough.
Probably means the movie.
Fall asleep for once.
Hasn't fallen asleep once.
北東部にある浜北公園は人々の憩いの場です。
Recreation,
休
relaxation,
日にはパフォーマーたち
performers
が集まり
gather
賑
and
やかな雰囲気を
celebrate.
形成しています。
Shows monkey in a crane.
Perfect to sleep.
Shit, movies make me so sleepy.
AK, does every button on your console work? Let's find out!
But you don't need to use L3.
The main button.
Space buttons.
That was awesome.
That was rough, gets the same score. That was awesome!
Oh, it's just getting good.
It is?
It's getting good. Look at that face. That's the face of someone having the time of his
あなた
life.
もこの街がもっと好きになったことでしょう。
You hope you've gained a newfound
今日
love.
は皆さんと伊勢崎
An
一日の歴史を
inspiring
振り返りました
story. Story is far from over. And it's even been for many years to come.
穏やかにその歴史を紡いでいくでしょう。
That was like homework. I can't believe I paid money for that.
Movies are rad.
Movies are rad. Man, that felt like home. We're a mastermind! Maxed out intelligence! Huh. Neat.
Our noggin is so enlarged.
Interesting.
That was certainly intriguing. I don't watch movies very often, so it was quite a new experience, if nothing else.
Totally.
Yeah, there's a bunch more to see. Let's check out another one
I
sometime soon.
appreciated that.
I appreciate you covering the cost of my ticket. What was she doing?
Pickpocketing, I guess. I don't know. Yay, cookies.
Here's my
And
homie.
the final thing. The life of a man with a sheep head.
Uncanny effect of inducing heavy drowsiness.
What the hell how are you making me watch?
Unusual sheep like this. He was called William. Significant portion of his life, which continues to this day. What the heck is this movie? You told me to come in blind. I'm kind of regretting it.
Your commentary.
That's a nice sheep.
Thanks, Joel.
Go blah.
I think they go where? Wah. Wah.
Bye, Luigi.
Wah. Bad Luigi. You see, it's funny because wah means bad.
Was it?
Yes. Which, yes, means that Waluigi, it literally translates to bad Luigi.
I almost nodded off there.
So he just keeps saying bad in Japan. Bad, 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 bad. Bad! Bad!
For once.
陽介の趣味は牧場へ行くことです。
Watching the sheepdog play with the sheep makes you feel all warm and woolly inside.
ほのぼのとした気分になります。
It's the same thing over and over again. How much longer is this?
10 hours. Why is this movie 15 hours long?
You know, if he was the antagonist, do you know what he would be called?
What?
William Dafoe. Why are you to fail me?
Look,
how
it's hard,
tired he
okay?
is. Look how tired he is.
It's hard, okay?
Do better. I think you've missed more on this single rush mode than you have on every single other movie combined.
Yep.
Talking about difficulty spike.
That was awesome.
It was?
I actually challenged a little bit.
Oh, damn, I didn't get to 50,000.
Yeah,
I didn't
how are we
get
gonna
50,000 on Double
Yeah,
Dragon.
we would have gotten 3 million yen if we did that.
No, we won't have.
Man, how are you supposed to get 3 million yen?
年老いた陽介。ここ最近
Ben's
は
also
寝
started
たきり
dead.
になってしまい
He's
ま
not
した。
afraid to die. He's grateful to have lived a
死
peaceful
ぬの
life
は怖く
without
ありま
regret.
せん。だって彼は自分の人生に後悔なんてしていないのです。そして彼に最後の時が訪れ
Surrounded
まし
by
た。
his loving wife and children. Después de
愛す
pasar
る
de
妻や子
simple
供たちに囲まれ、穏
goodbye.
やかに天国へと召されましたとさ。
How is your life normal?
2.5 hours.
Kasuya, you say that guy's life is more normal than mine. Like your life is remotely normal. You spent 20 years in prison!
Are you saying that dealing with a grandmother running at Mach 5 after eating kimchi isn't normal? Did the movie suck? Sorry about that.
The arts, but oof.
I'll take your word for it. That movie was no good.
By the way, no one likes that movie. Literally everyone gets the negative. like, no, you didn't do anything for me. That movie did nothing. Nothing!
It's been a while since I started coming here. You wouldn't believe the movies they show. But man, even thinking about it makes me sleepy. I wonder why that is. Either way, I really dig the atmosphere. It's a great way to kill a couple hours.
Cool story, Joe.
I'm sorry, were you saying something, Kasuga?
Is he
Hey,
doing
hold on,
what I
Ichiban.
think he's doing?
What's all this about going to Osaka?
It turns out Arakawa-san needs some help. My help. Mitsu just called me and said Arakawa-san's already on his way to Sotenbori.
But why Osaka?
I don't know. I didn't bother to ask.
You realize Sotenbori is where the Omi Alliance is headquartered. You'll be screwed if your cover gets blown. Think about that, would you?
All I need to think about is that Arakawa-san said he needs me. He's going to Osaka, so I'm going to Osaka. I don't care what anyone says about it.
He gets like this, Hidachi-san. And there's no point stopping him, is there? Loyalty is admirable. Jeez. Ichiban, what about Ijincho? The election's coming up. We helped you make all that money to fight Ryo Aoki. Now you're just gonna leave us hanging?
You didn't do anything. You were gone when I earned that money.
And I'm gonna go give it to the Seiryu clan right now.
We may have the money, but that hasn't solved our lack of a candidate. Certainly a necessary element of the plan.
Didn't Chairman Hoshino say he'd take care of it? Don't worry. He's the kind of guy who keeps his word. If we give him the cash, he'll do the rest.
If you say so. Safe travels then.
Hey, don't encourage him to do such dangerous things. Kasuga, if you really are leaving, we're coming with you.
Sounds good to me. I've never been to Osaka.
I gotta see the new KH team's headquarters.
Assuming Adachi-san is right, and that's where the Yomi...
Wait, it's a city? I thought we were just talking about that girl from Azumanga.
Personal for me.
Come on, man. After all we've been through, aren't we friends?
Of course. I'm saying this because we're friends. If something happens to me out there, you gotta finish what we started.
Still sounds like a load of crap to me.
What? But we've got the 3 million yen, and I'm taking it to Hoshino.
Only
I'll see you
3.
around.
And all the way on the other side of the universe.
Making my way downtown, riding a taxi with my 10 million yen. Out of the way. Oh man, that girl dodged. She's kind of sick. Time to fight some dudes.
Time to fight some dudes. Time to fight some dudes.
Host with the most.
You're gonna be in a world.
For some reason, I thought that was going to be a triangle one.
Press the wrong button.
No, I just wasn't ready to mash. Oh god, I forgot he was wearing this.
Just stand there. You're in it now. Let's go.
So you think you would end up getting a bunch of blood on it and it would get ruined.
Don't get cocky.
Well, same thing happened with Kiryu's. It's just blood proof. Right? Right. I'm glad you understand. Man, Nant was so low leveled.
Oh, the 3 level difference. It's not that bad. Give me your money. Loaded spender.
Yes.
I owe it all to Harry.
We worked our asses off 3 months
Especially
ago.
Shige. Thanks, it's all thanks to Shige.
Oh, damn it, you're right. All Shige memes are canon, so now it is all Shige.
Yes.
Very well.
Man, I have such a nice...
Does my father really need to attend to this Sotomura thing personally?
Yes. Remember, as acting captain, Arakawa is merely keeping the seat warm for Watase. Being there in person will be a show of respect and good faith.
Fine. But why am I just now hearing about this? I said I wanted to know if he so much as breathed somewhere outside his usual places.
My apologies, young master. I only just found out myself.
Really now? Well, all we can do now is wait and see.
Wait and see what, exactly?
Masaru Watase and Masumi Arakawa are finally meeting in person after how long? If I know my dad, they're not just gonna say hi and be on their merry ways.
I highly doubt they're plotting anything.
Isn't the Omi chairman still bedridden? I've heard it's terminal.
Yes, that's correct.
Then it's past time for a potential successor to be formally named.
Actually, it may not be that urgent yet. But then again, the chairman might say Watase's release from prison is a good time to step down.
And then Watase would become chairman, naturally. I'm sure his reign would be a very long one. But Omi history will take a very different course if, say, Watase disappeared.
What?
I'm thinking dear old dad might try to make it happen.
I don't know if that's Arakawa-san's style, exactly.
You don't think so? Remember when I asked Dad to sell out the Tojo clan during the 3K plan? Well, I never told him to bring in the Omi Alliance. He did that all on his own. I think it was a good decision, actually. Don't you?
Well, sure.
Thanks to him, the Tojo were driven out of Kamurocho. The 3K plan was a wild success, and my approval rating skyrocketed. I expected the Tojo clan to fall hard, but I didn't think some third-rate Tojo vermin like Dad could ever worm his way into their top ranks. Shrewd of him to do that during all the commotion. I thought he was a slow, antiquated Yakuza, and certainly not the type of man who could catch me off guard. I guess power really does corrupt, huh? Don't get me wrong. If Dad buries Watase and takes over the Omi Alliance, I benefit too. Having him there would be very convenient for me. There's just one thing that feels off.
What's that?
He hasn't told me about any plan to off Watase at their meeting. That's evidence against my theory. I'll have to see what happens. If all they do is greet each other, I was wrong.
Look.
On the other hand, if he wastes Watase and still doesn't see fit to tell me, that would be a betrayal I cannot tolerate.
Arakawa-san won't betray you.
He better not. His little Yakuza club only has power because I extend it to them. I've come a long way since the Kamurocho 3K plan. I'm at the top of the political pyramid now, which means I need to know what's happening in the underworld. The hierarchy should be very clear at this point, and I expect people to fall in line. That's a matter of policy, and family is no exception. Sawashiro, between me and my father, to whom would you swear complete fealty?
Arakawa-san sent me to do as you command. His orders were to put you and your interests above everything else.
My interest is for you to watch his every move and report them to me.
Understood. I'll send Tendo to Osaka. He seems to have rapport with Arakawa-san.
Patriarch Tendo, when'd you get in?
Just this afternoon. Tomorrow the captain's getting out of prison.
Oh, really?
Not something civilians like you need to worry about. The wise thing to do would be to mind your own business.
Is that a threat, sir? Don't joke like that, man. Your fists all require a weapons permit.
Say what now?
Nothing. I got work to do, just like you said. See ya.
Chilling on the couch.
With all 6 of our party. Ichiban.
Hey, can I get a refill over here?
Oh, make it 2.
Hey, Ichiban. You look like a teenage girl waiting for a text from her boyfriend. Put it down and relax. Have a drink with us.
Yeah, we're in Osaka after all. Stop giving me shit.
See, this is why I wanted to come alone.
Where are you going, Kasuga-san?
I bet it's not to take a leak. He hardly drank a sip. What?
You are a teenage girl. You can't go to the bathroom by yourself.
Yo. Sure.
Getting antsy waiting for this call from Mitsu. Could be any second now.
Didn't he say he was busy planning Watase's welcome back from prison party?
Something like that. Some big party at Omi HQ. What a load of crap, huh? Can't he see that Arakawa-san's plans are way more important?
No, but wasn't he expecting you to be here tomorrow, not today? Dude, you're the one who jumped the gun and got here early. Kinda douchey for you to complain now.
Who are you, Mama Kasuga?
Someone's gotta be. But hey, listen. I overheard
Psycho
something
won't
that'll
be
interest
mama.
you.
I guess it's left to
There was a
me.
group of people in here chatting about Arakawa being in town.
It's like I'm the
Big news,
king, I'm gonna be the
apparently.
queen too.
Really? Yeah. Sounds like folks are worried that a war might break out between
Really?
Arakawa and Watase. It's just a rumor, but wisdom of the crowd and all.
Shh. I got a text.
Yeah? From Mitsu?
Oh man, what the hell?
What's wrong?
It's from Nick Ogata. He texted me, I finally got a pic with Kamala. Great, so glad you told me about that, Nick.
Ichiban, did you see my photo? Nobody ever manages to get a pic like that. That bunny, he's so crafty, you never know where his fuzzy little ears will pop up.
Go Barrett!
Get it?
What's got your coat?
There wasn't gonna be a better moment.
Someone's been playing a bit of a certain video game recently.
Well, look who's a
Yeah.
You've been seeing a lot of pretty flowers.
Why is you red in the face now?
I don't know.
What the
Maybe
hell?
when things settle down. I'm happy you found Kamala.
Because it's kind of a stereotypically very weeby game.
More like Kamala. He's never hopping mad.
I gotta go, man.
Yeah. Hopping mad. Sorry.
Hey, Kasuga. If you're gonna be a pain in everyone's ass, just go to Omi HQ already.
Huh?
Come on. Since when do you sit around and wait for anyone, anyhow? Besides, if a war really does break out like these people think, your precious Arakawa-san could be in actual danger.
Hey, Adachi-san.
You're absolutely right. Screw waiting. Time to go.
That's it.
Why are you taking
Devils
drunk
on each other's
drunk
shoulders.
Adachi's advice? This doesn't seem like a good
You
plan.
say that like there's a sober Itachi option.
Extra drunk. He's more drunk than usual.
Listen.
Yes?
So yeah, new city. Well, technically old city if you played the other Yakuza games, but you know what I mean.
Huh.
Anyway, we'll be seeing you guys next time. Take care.